a video to show you how to pitch your idea of recycling soft plastics to the different supermarkets. So we did a little bit of work earlier on in the week researching the different types of plastics, and you created your, I'll just show you what you've done, you created your little PowerPoints that you wanted to do, you drew your pictures about what you wanted to talk about. This is my PowerPoint with all the information that I would need if I was going to go to Asda and ask Asda to start recycling soft plastics just like Tesco's. So you might want to magnify some of the ideas from my PowerPoint this morning in your own PowerPoints when you do yours, okay? So, plastics. So there are lots of different types of plastics in the world. And there are soft plastics, and there are plastics that can be recycled. However, there are lots of plastics that can't be recycled, and I want to look at how this affects our planet. So, number one, more than 5 trillion pieces of plastics are already floating in our oceans. Number two, worldwide, 73% of beach litter is plastics filtered from cigarette butts, bottle caps, food wrappers, grocery bags, and polystyrene containers. Number three, the world plastic production has increased exponentially. I'm sure Mrs. Thomas or Ms. Dawson can pause the video here and you could discuss the vocabulary of exponentially. From 2.1 million tonnes in 1950 to 147 million in 1993 to 406 million by 2015. Number four, by 2050, virtually every seabird species on the planet will be eating plastic. Number five, as of 2015, more than 6.3 billion tonnes of plastic waste had been generated. Around 9%, only 9% was recycled. Okay, and I would probably, boys and girls, use some of these facts in your PowerPoints. Okay, around 9% of that was recycled, 12% was incinerated, and 79% went in the landfill. 79%. It's a lot. Number six, around the world, nearly 1 million plastic bottles are sold every minute. Number seven, estimates for how long plastic endures range from 450 years to forever. So it takes either from 450 years to never to decompose. The largest market for plastic today is packaging materials, and this is the soft sort of materials that we're talking about for the packaging that goes around apples, the packaging that goes in cereal boxes, the packages for bread. That rubbish now accounts for nearly half of all plastic waste generated globally. This one, boys and girls, is one of the points I would definitely use in your PowerPoint. Okay, 700 species of marine animals have been reported to have eaten or become entangled in plastics. And number 10, more than 40% of plastics is used just once, then thrown away. Okay, so what can we do? So this is me pitching to my Asda now, okay? So what I've done and what you need to do when you can do your pictures, I've made myself some notes so that I'm not reading off the screen. I haven't got all of the information on the screen. I'm going to read the notes, okay? So I've got a nice picture, and whoever will be watching me pitch would be able to see my picture, and I'm going to read my notes. So, in Tesco's have decided to try recycling soft plastics, and what they first did is they recycled them in 10 stores, okay, just 10, and they found it so successful that they've now rolled it out to 171 stores in the southwest. So you see, I've got notes here, the information's not in there, but I had to write the notes down so that I could tell you about it, okay. So they've turned this into food packaging. So then the things that have been recycled are now made to use packaging for their food that they use in their supermarket stores. And hopefully they're going to roll it out across other stores. So how can Asda or Sainsbury's or Morrison's or any other supermarket that you've chosen to do, how can they help? Well, what we want them to do is we want them to also recycle soft plastics and to create a place for us to take our soft plastics back to. Okay, good luck at making your own PowerPoints